Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are busy with this verse here. إن ربكم الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في ستة أيام ثم استوى على العرش يغشي الليل النهار يطلبه حثيثا والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره. That Allah Ta'ala invites us to look at the perfection in which the skies, the earth, etc. has been created. And like I told you, when you see perfect harmony, perfect symmetry in the creation, etc., then you can realize the greatness of the Creator. When you see something perfect, then you have to realize that there's some perfect Creator behind it. When you see this dunya, when you see something unique, something, a great MUFTI invention, then you always think, subhanallah, that what a great idea. So here you see the perfection from the time Allah Ta'ala created the heavens and the earth till the day Allah Ta'ala decided it must stop functioning, which is with regards to the sur. فَإِذَا نُفِخَ فِي السُّورِ, everything will function in perfect symmetry, in perfect harmony. So that is why we also Allah Ta'ala invites us, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبْلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت والأرض كيف سطحت وفي أنفسكم أفلا تبصرون وفي السماء رزقكم وما توعدون. We carry on reading the Arabic, inshallah. Right. يخبر تعالى أنه خالق العالم. Allah Ta'ala informs you that He is the creator of the world. It is not something that came by chance with the Big Bang. Things just fell into place, right? Carry on. Like Allah Ta'ala كما أخبر بذلك في غير في غير ما آية من الأرض. Like Allah Ta'ala informs in several verses of the Quran. Allah Ta'ala informs you, invites you to understand it, right? Right. So yeah, Allah Ta'ala says He created the world in 6 days. So the ulama, the mufassir, واختلفوا في هذه الأيام هل كل يوم منها كهذه الأيام كما هو المتبادر في الأذهان. Does it mean like how we speak about 6 days, you got a day, you got a night, 24 hours, so 6 times 24. Does it refer to the day of this dunya? Or is it something else? Carry on. Like I told you that in Allah Ta'ala has mentioned clear in the Quran that in the Akhirat, one day will be like 1,000 days of your days. So does this refer to كل يوم كألف سنة مما نص على ذلك مجاهد والإمام أحمد بن حنبل, or does it refer to 1,000 days? It means it will be 6,000 days, right? Right. Yeah. فأما يوم السبت, as for Saturday, which is what you say the 7th day, فلم يقع فيه خلق, nothing happened on that day. Why? لأنه اليوم السابع. It is that so things started on a Sunday. So if things starts on a Sunday, then Friday will be the 6th day, and Saturday will be the 7th day. It's also named as Sabt, right? This is where the Jews also got their Sabbath from. Did they say that Allah Ta'ala rested? We say that Allah Ta'ala never created on the 7th day, but not because Allah Ta'ala needed to rest. Created things need to rest. Created things need to rest. Creator doesn't have to rest. We say Allah Ta'ala created in 6 days. Why? To show us, to teach us that things happen slowly. It happens to the region. It doesn't happen overnight. You don't just walk into the class here and you'll start reading TAFSEER ibn Kathir or Bukhari Sharif. How many years you have to struggle, you have to battle with fa'ala and fa'il, maf'ul, jar, majroor before you can read that thing. Years and years you have to battle, and some people even years and years and they still don't get it. Some people years and years and they still don't get it. So Allah Ta'ala is teaching us that. So it's not that Allah Ta'ala like nowadays, na'udhu billah. I think the Christians and the Jews, They say Allah Ta'ala rested. Like, tell him you must come work on Sunday, you must come work on Sunday. No, I can't work on Sunday. Even God had to rest. This is Na'udhubillah, astaghfirullah. They say even God had to rest. I also have to rest. If God has to rest, I have to rest. Astaghfirullah. We say Allah Ta'ala know that. Allah Ta'ala need to rest. But Allah Ta'ala done it like this to show us tarkeeb, to teach us, right? So that's interesting. فأما يوم السبت فلم يكفي الخلق. No creation took place. لأنه اليوم السابع, because the seventh day, right? Right. ومنه سمي. That's why it's called sub, from سابع, right? Same root it is, right? Yeah, they say وَالْقَطْعُ, and sub also from سابع also means qata, so it means the work stopped. It was cut off on that day, right? Yeah. Then look at the verse. ثُمَّ اسْتَوَىٰ عَلَى الْعَرْشِ. Then he turned his attention, he alighted to the throne. So he says, فَلِلنَّاسِ فِي هَذِهِ الْمَقَامِ مَقَالَةٌ كَثِيرَةً جِدًّا. For people at this point are many, many explanations. Right? Okay, read first and I'll give my input. ليس هذا موضوع بحث. It's not a place to, right, explain it. Yeah. So like I told you, this is what he's making a reference here is to the famous ikhtilaf between the ulama with regards to the ayat-e mutashabihat. Ayat-e mutashabihat in simple words means that those verses which likens Allah Ta'ala to something which is created. Now, how do you approach this? We know we cannot say Allah Ta'ala is like a created thing. He sits on a chair. Because if you say Allah Ta'ala like a created thing sits on a chair, that means you are saying that Allah Ta'ala's creation, Allah Ta'ala created everything, which means space contains Allah Ta'ala, or the arsh contains Allah Ta'ala. While we know that this is the quality of creation. That is like a mystery. He is like that. He is nothing like, he's not like any created thing. So there are several ways you can understand. One is you just say, we don't know what it means. Whatever it means, it means. Or we give it a meaning, such a meaning where we not liken Allah Ta'ala to creation. Like when you, like we say, like in this case, we say, now application we won't say Allah Ta'ala is sitting on the chair like a created thing, because that is defaming Allah Ta'ala. You say Allah Ta'ala is creating. So you can do two things. Either you say, we don't know what it means. That thing showing that Allah sat on a like a great thing. No, we don't know what it means. Allah Ta'ala is not unlike a great thing. So we say make tafweer. So just say whatever it is, we believe in it, but we don't know what it means. It's called tafweer. Well, the other thing is you say, you give it the appropriate explanation without likening Allah Ta'ala to creation. So you say Allah Ta'ala turned his attention, he turned his focus to the Arish. As this is the opinion of the latter ulama. This is called ta'wil, right? Carry on reading, see there? Yeah, so see, so what I do is, وإنما نسلك في هذا المقام مذهب السلف. نسلك means to walk, basically, but if you follow, we will follow at this place مذهب السلف, the way of the Salaf al-Salih, وهو إمرارها. We will just, whatever it means, we accept it and we believe in it. We'll not attempt to explain it away. We say whatever Allah Ta'ala is saying here, we believe in it, but we don't know what it means. But definitely doesn't mean Allah Ta'ala is like a created thing, right? Kama jat min ghayri takifin. Like how it has come without explaining exactly how Allah Ta'ala said, wala tashbihin, without also likening Allah Ta'ala to create, wala ta'tilin, and also not negating and say Allah Ta'ala is like a non-existent entity, or Allah Ta'ala is like a concept. Like how they say, some people, even the modern Muslims, they say there's no God, man. You imagine God is like, sitting on a throne, whatever, or they say, God is a concept of justice. If you're good, you'll have a good life. If you're bad, you have a bad life. So it's a whole idea, it's a concept. It's not a physical thing. So although we say Allah Ta'ala is not physical, we say it's incorporeal or it's metaphysical, but we say Allah Ta'ala's reality, He is there, there is a God, etc. It's not just like how they also say with regards to Akhirat. They said, there's no, when you die, you finish. But what it means, like heaven, hell, it means like if you're a good person, you have a nice life. If you're a bad person, you have a righteous life. It's not, but that's not our belief. We believe Jannatu haqqun wa naru haqqun. So that's why they say ta'til. Ta'til is we make Allah Ta'ala like a non-entity, we make him like a concept. Understand? So we don't liken him to creation because he created creation. There's a one extreme. And the other extreme is we don't negate him completely and say he's just a concept, right? Carry on. Right. والظاهر متبادر إلى أذهان المشابهين منفي عن الجلال. So المتبادر means it comes to. So the apparent thing that comes, تبادر it means hastens, right? So متبادر, the apparent thing is heightened in أذهان المشبهين, to the minds of those people who liken Allah Ta'ala to create the things and feel that it is negated from Allah Ta'ala. That's like just that, that Allah Ta'ala is like a human, like a created thing sitting in the arsh. That is negative. There's no such thing. It has been negated, it's been debunked. Because Allah Ta'ala clearly said, why? How is it manfi anillah? Why? Because فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُشْبِهُ شَيْءٌ مِنْ خَلْقِهِ. Nothing from his creation resembles him. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٌ. لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ. There's nothing like it, like. وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ, right? But so Allah Ta'ala is not like the creation in any way. It's not like a created thing sitting on the arsh. So what's the reality is this? كما قال نعيم حماد الخزاعي said, Shaykh al-Bukhari, Ustad of Imam Bukhari, what he said? Right, man shabbaha Allah bi khalqihi kafara. That person who likes Allah Ta'ala to his creation is committed kufr. In other words, if you say that like how a created thing sits on the arsh, like that Allah Ta'ala set like a created thing on the arsh, that's kufr. Because you're likening Allah Ta'ala to a created thing. Allah Ta'ala is in no way like a created thing. Allah Ta'ala is the creator. And so, how can you liken a creator to a created thing, right? Yeah. And who man jahada ma wasafa Allah bi nafsa faqad kafara. That person who denies that which Allah Ta'ala has compared it to himself, then it goes downwards. What he's saying is, so when Allah Ta'ala says Allah Ta'ala is Sami', Allah Ta'ala is Basir, Allah Ta'ala is Khaliq, Allah Ta'ala, there you can't say, no, this means nothing. Allah Ta'ala is not like a created thing, so he don't have the quality of Sama', he don't have the quality of Basar. No, he has the quality of Sama', but what it is exactly what we don't know. So one is negating that quality completely from Allah Ta'ala, which is called ta'til. Like I told you, rendering Allah Ta'ala like a useless non-entity. That we don't do. We establish this. If I say, yes, Allah Ta'ala is Khaliq, Allah Ta'ala is Ghadib, Allah Ta'ala is whatever, but not like a created thing. Not like we can understand. So that's the other extreme, right? Yeah, see, وليس فيما وصف الله بنفسه ولا رسوله تشبيها. In that which Allah Ta'ala explained himself, Allah Ta'ala said he's Khaliq, he's Mutakallim, he's Sami', he's Basir, all that stuff. So when he said that, there's no tashbih. وَلَيْسَ فِي وَصَوَ بِنَفْسَهُ وَلَا رَسُ تَشْبِيهًا. There's no tashbih. When he said that, he means he got these qualities that he's befitting with his majesty. It doesn't mean when he said he got this, that he got these qualities like the creation. Like I told you, sometimes if you're speaking to a small child, you say, if I got one lollipop and I give another lollipop, how many lollipops you got? You got 2 lollipops. So the main thing is you want to teach him that 1 + 1 = 2, but you speak in a language that he can relate to. If you're speaking to somebody come from the countryside, you say you've got 1 sheep and 2 sheep, you add 2 sheep up, and you get, if you're speaking to a person that's very, very hungry, you tell him that if I take 1 slice of bread, if the person very hungry, you take 1 + 1, you say 1 + 1 = 2 slices of bread. You say because he's hungry. So same thing here, that this is the language we know. We know this language. So Allah Ta'ala expressed this in this words, but it doesn't mean Allah Ta'ala is like a created thing like this. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying there. So when we say Allah Ta'ala is Sami, Basir, it does not mean we are saying Allah Ta'ala is Sami, Basir like a created thing. But rather we're saying He has a quality of Sama, He has the quality of Basar, but Kama Yaliku bi sha'nihi, in keeping with His majesty, in keeping with the fact that he is a creator, right? So فمن أثبت لله تعالى ما ورد الآية الصريحة والأخبار الصحيحة على وجه الذي يليق بجلاله تعالى. So if you say yes, Allah Ta'ala is, he say ومن أثبت, you establish والله تعالى ما ورد به الآيات, that الصريحة, what the clear ayahs mentioned, والأخبار الصحيحة, the clear verses, على وجه الذي, in such a manner يليق بجلاله, it is in keeping with his majesty. You do not liken it to a created thing, right? ونفى عن الله تعالى النقائص, and you negate, or you negate from Allah Ta'ala any type of deficiency to say he is like a created thing. فَقَدْ سَلَكَ سَبِيلَ الْهُدَى, then you is chosen the right, correct path of the Salaf al-Salihin, that you make part of the quality, but you make nafi of the hakikat. Yes, Allah Ta'ala, yes, but what is he hearing? We don't know what it is. So that's is part of the thing is what? We say, yes, Allah Ta'ala does hear, but you make nafi of the hakikat. But how he hears, we don't know. But this is where we differ from the Salaf. This yes, Allah Ta'ala hears. Says yes, he does have the quality of hearing, but exactly how it happened, we don't know. We say what the hearing is, we don't know. We make nafi of the whole hakikat, not only of the kayf, right? وقوله تعالى يغشي الليل النهار. Okay, that's the new part. They will stop, inshallah. We will continue, inshallah, again. Plus, subhanallah. So just remember, يغشي الليل النهار يطلبه حثيثا. We have to continue from there. بس سبحان الله وبحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك